hello. I am koreina.kat, and this is Final Fantasy XIV main scenario quest playthrough. Woo! This is Xaeus Moors, and we are officially starting Stormblood today. Woo again. She has a little bit of a new look to go into Stormblood with. Yeah, nice green hair. So, you know. I guess I'll talk to everybody first before we, actually accept the quest. So, you ready?
Back in the Far East, we treat back pain with a long soak in a hot spring. What say you to a short journey, Sildauer Gallery? I'm told the waters at Camp Bronze Lake are famous for their healing properties. At last, I was able to rise from my sickbed, but the pain when I tried to take up my axe. Oh, what a sad old man I have become. Don't you look at me like that.
Me look at you?
Xaeus just looks directly at the camera.
Maybe don't be a sad old man.
Never!
Oh, real, hey.
Things are heating up in El Amigo. But we can't afford to lose track of the trouble what might be brewing in the rest of the realm. Don't you worry, though. I'll be keeping an ear to the ground, my nose in the air, and one eye and on the horizon.
The Scions will be spread thin in the coming days, so Rio and I are discussing assignments. I may have to reorganize my filing system. Lady Philomene. I sent her outside to enjoy a quiet cup of tea. Much has happened these past moons. We all can use the rest every now and again. That's fair.
Though it might be simpler to surrender to despair, I have chosen to resume my studies in the arcane. I received much wisdom from Papa Limo, and I would put his advice into practice.
Oh. My sister has the most curious idea about courtship.
A fine showing, brother, but you have yet to outpace Aenor. Should the Archons be called away to Garabania, it will fall to us to deal with the Scion's usual obligations, and thus, we must remain in peak condition.
I made a fool of myself on our last mission. But I will show him what I'm made of. Come now, Hori. Is that the best you got? I will not mention what Xaeus just did, but yeah, no, there's that. And Xaeus, how dare you? Do it again. If all proceeds to plan, we should soon be receiving word that Alliance forces have secured Balsal's wall. Until then, however, we can but ensure we are ready to move the moment we hear the news. We're off to a great start, guys. Can't speak.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal? Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Balsal's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
I mean, maybe read it first. Like, what if it just said, hey, nothing new?
That'd be hilarious.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lyse. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lyse's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Of course I am! You know I'd like nothing more!
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
Do I get a choice? As if you had to ask. Fake smile, static noises.
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well. I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming, but we will need someone to keep an eye on things. I trust you have no objections?
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
So close to being a girls' trip, Alphino. So close.
From a distance, it'll look like one.
They won't know.
What will become of our homeland? I know not what to think of this endeavor. Were I 10 years younger, nay, 5, I would not hesitate to join Lady Yugiri and Lord Gosetsu in their fight for freedom.
Sounds like a certain somebody that I know. So, it's finally happening. Don't tell anyone, but I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Only a bit, mind. I'll be fine once we get going. Hopefully. You remember Manago, don't you? The messenger who brought word of the Griffin's attack on Balsar's wall? Well, she left not long ago, having made a full recovery. If you see her in Girabania, be sure to send my love. Ugh. Even Tataru has her limits, so I have taken it upon myself to assist her in managing communications with various organizations and our members in the field. Rio and the others are counting on us for our support, after all.
You all ready, Shadow Walker? There can be no turning back once we depart.
Almost. There is but one thing that remains undone. Oh, okay. There is no going back once we cross this bridge, and the gods only know what awaits us on the other side. Minfilia would have given anything for a chance to liberate her homeland. Wait, Minfilia was from there too?
I guess so.
Huh. Well, she's still with us. I know she'd be the one leading the way. Okay. In our absence, Urianger and Thancred will handle administrative affairs. Continue to coordinate your operations with Eliane and the others, and report to them directly should you receive word of primal activity.
Aye, aye, Captain. You can count on us.
God, I'm going to have a field day trying to voice all the different women for once. Even as bit players, they show such passion, such fervor. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be a bit player too. Or better yet, play with their... What? Sister! Please, you never know who might be listening. And more importantly, we have our own mission to attend to. And if you're too busy thinking of such thoughts, you're liable to get us both killed. Damn.
Do you want to start with Hori? Spirits call today. Spirits call today. Spirits. Even if we are not more than bit players in their tale, we must do our utmost to support the senior scions and Ixalia most of all. Well said, Hori. Every man to his purpose, and we must not doubt ours. Papalino's absence will be keenly felt for some time, but that we have the strength to aid others in his stead.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of difficult because I kind of need to know like which character's talking first, because that will kind of determine like how you talk to them. All right, Alphanaud, we're ready.
Ready, my friend? Well then, Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphano. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good.
'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant Told stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. That all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate, together. Just you wait.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
A 1,000 moms apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then?
Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forget something important. Lyse, could you come with me? Me? What now? Alright then, if you insist. I'll get their voice eventually. Tataru's I think I have down pat. Everybody else's, damn. Ah, damn it. You know what I didn't do?
Stretches.
Well, that too. I didn't start with the trailer.
Ah, crap.
Like I did with Heaven's Word. Damn it.
Let's do that soon.
What do you think? As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose, an outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lyse.
Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Scion's receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress.
It's lovely, Tataru. Thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion. Voices, man. I'm glad you like it. And with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels.
Then onward to Girobania. Our first stop will be at Amarise's Spire in the East Shroud.
Well, I guess now seems like a good a time as any to go play that cutscene, so. Alright, I'm gonna pause it real quick, and we're gonna watch the opening cutscene for Stormblood, because that's fitting. I'm going back in here. And, yeah. So, 1 second. Okay, well, since I decided to show the trailer in the middle, I guess not spoilers? Sort of spoiler? I don't know.
I think it was a neat prologue into the trailer.
Yeah, I mean that kind of, yeah. Although it makes me wonder which one happens first, because obviously in the trailer, the Warrior of Light guy, Meteor, which I think is what everybody calls him, he you know, his hair was different when he was a monk, and then when he was a samurai, he was different. So it makes me wonder which part happens first.
It's a good question.
Anyway. Onwards! Oh.
Hello,
Hi, Zarin.
My pants shrunk. How are you, Exalia?
I'm doing good, Zarin. I like your new outfit.
I like yours too.
Oh, I'm glad. Let's see.
You gotta just stare at the rose, Zarin. Just keep staring at the. Oh.
What's funny is that that's just my exam itself.
Booty. No. Where to, Exalia?
We are... Where are we going? Going to the Black Shroud.
Alright, just keep your eyes forward, Zarin. Eyes.
We're going to teleport there first.
And the teleport's lifting up the... Okay! You got this, Zarin.
Yeah, I figured I'm going somewhere that will probably be, you know, kind of warm. So
Ah!
Straight ass shot.
One moment.
He's broken. I broke there. Woo. Alright, let's talk to everybody. Not be up on people. I won't let you down, Papalimo. I promise. Alright, she lost her accent. It's fine. God damn, I'm not gonna be able to do this all woman thing. How do you do so many men voices?
Would you like me to do any of them?
No, because these are all main characters. Papalimo had to know it would only be temporary. If Grandfather couldn't contain Bahamut with the power of 1,000 prayers, then what chance did his disciples stand, armed only with a broken staff? Was it always his plan to sacrifice his life to complete the ritual? To bring forth the arbiter of his vengeance, but not to remain to see the aftermath? Though it may not be apparent to the naked eye, the ether here is in turmoil. Not since the calamity has this land been subjugated to forces of this magnitude unleashed by Shinryu and Omega.
All are present and accounted for. When you are ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed to Girabania. Ah, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall?
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us. Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
We got a title. Also, this was the only... Was this the only expansion that did the map thing?
Honestly, I think so. Like, there are parts of other expansions that do it, but I don't think it's like a staple in any of the others.
Yeah, because I think in this one it is. I think every time we move zones, it does that.
Quay!
Quay. So this is the East End. Not too different from the rest of the Shroud, is it? Though, truth be told, I'm not sure why I thought it would be.
To see the colors of so many nations, Limsa, Lominsa, Gridania, Ul'dah, and now Ishgard, well nigh brings a tear to my eye. We have much to be proud of, Exalia.
The General's in high spirits, don't you think? I know the feeling. The Alliance has done well to repurpose these Imperial facilities for their own use so quickly. Quite an atmosphere here, isn't there? Everyone seems to be on pins and needles, though one can hardly blame them given recent events. God, I think all these characters sound the same in my head. Why?
You got this, honey.
Oh. I hear no difference.
Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you to Castrum Oriens. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the Castrum since then? None, save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols. We've had barely any contact with them, but we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Baelsar's wall weren't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep, and Garlemald is not like it to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. 'Twas a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make. And now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? As stated in my message that you should have read, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamegan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance.
Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear.
Tataru, is that you?
No, but I had just put a piece of candy in my mouth.
Then I'll leave you to it. And Godspeed. Ha! Of all the Castron in all the world, you walk into mine. Master Garland, what brings you here? A certain missing elegant weapon and draconic primal. Omega and Shinryu, I think the shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere. Which it has singularly failed to do. Then 'tis like Omega fell to Earth in occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Even so, it bears repeating that we engaged the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming. We should hurry up and find it regardless. Bye. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into a Girabania, we'll need their blessing.
Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. To be fair, her voice is also high-pitched. Not as high-pitched as it used to be, but...
Agreed.
Oh, look, my hair is popping out through my shoulder. That's normal.
I thought you were going to say through, like, the quest text, and I was about to laugh.
No.
Oh, I see it. How did that happen?
It's in my shoulder, and then, like, with how I was standing when I was turning in the quest, like, you could see it, like, coming out of, like, right under where the collarbone should be.
Oh, wow. Ugh.
Yeah. If anyone could determine the fate of Shinryu and Omega, it's Master Garland. For now, let us remain focused on our current mission. Her voice is not like that.
The bridge over the Veladina River has always had a great strategic importance, hence the Guardian's decision to transform it into a fortified installation. Needless to say, we will not be crossing there.
Were Omega not a threat to us at all, its effectiveness in subduing draconic foes would seem almost admirable. But such weapons are doomed to be misused. Let us pray we never have need of its services again. I do hope you're not thinking about running off to help Master Garland. It is not your duty to solve all the world's problems, you know. Haha, I will. At some point, I am sure. They wouldn't keep mentioning that if it wasn't important.
Keep to the north and cross upstream. The Black Bridge belongs to the Gallians. For now.
As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Rhalgar's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Veladina River. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me, and we'll be there before you know it. No, fucking. Arrgh!
Moonbreeder believes in you, and so do I.
Come on, baby Moonbreeder, let's go! Hey.
Oh, hello, Exalia.
How's it going?
Great.
Hi, I can't fly, so...
Yes, right, of course.
Actually, wait, is there... Southeast? Whoop. Onwards! To the pen. That's east. My love.
What? Oh, sorry, I was distracted.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, am I distracting you?
What?
Oh, there it is. Oh, no, that's a wind spirit. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's another wind spirit.
The bridge.
There it is. Nope, that's another wind spirit. Is that a giant bear?
Look.
Help! I'm stuck in the ether. Ah!
The winds.
Thank you. Actually. At the risk of upsetting the cartographic fraternity? What?
I don't know.
Okay. I can't help observing that East End depends entirely on one's perspective. I mean, people don't even think of it as Gridania anymore, do they? Oh, like, oh wait, cartography? Did I say it wrong? Maybe. It's so quiet. Almost as though the Imperials have been here for some time. Wait, have or haven't? Haven't been here for some time. Sorry, my bad. I misspoke. On your guard. The Imperials know these lands better than we.
They call it East End because it marks the end of the Black Shroud. Note the sparse vegetation.
Nerd.
I should know.
Still with me? Good. From here, we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we don't have to swim. Oh, great. Okay, thanks. That's fine. We'll just...
You're really starting to get at the beginning of her line there.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute. Shit, I didn't even see... Oh, good God. Okay, never mind. Whoop! Because I think... Because, like, the problem is, like, getting the pitches right. Because, like, Lyse's voice is high-pitched, not as high as Tataru's. And then... Kryle's voice is high-pitched, but not as high as Lyse's or Tataru's. And then it's Alize, and then it's Y'shtola. So I'm, like, over here having to, like, physically change my voice around to match where I think it's supposed to be. And then I, like, randomly lose the British accent. It's great.
Yeah.
On what? Alright. We should not linger out here in the open. Y'shtola's right. We need to cross before the Imperials spot us. See, brother? Nothing to worry about. Though no one would blame you for donning your buoyancy aids just in case. Aw, he's scared of water.
At a glance, it certainly seems shallow enough.
I'm not worried about the fact that it seems shallow. I'm worried about how quickly the shit's moving. Yeah, we're gonna get swept away. I don't see any soldiers. Soldier. I don't see any soldiers. Good. Let's cross. So see, like, she probably won't have an accent. You're wondering about the tower to the south? No, but I guess I am now. It's a part of Castellum. Castellum.
Castellum.
Castellum. Veladina. Damn words.
Yes.
That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see the rotten banner from absolutely malms away. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. Her voice is all over the place. I hate it.
But it's getting closer.
Yeah, I'm also pretty sure that all of all the women aren't here the entire time. So that might make it a little easier, but since I'm having to do 4 at once, the whole traversing.
How the turnstable.
Oh, wait. Where's the next one at? Is it before we get there?
I don't remember.
Southwest? Over that way? Oh, there it is. Hey. Thank you, darling.
Eyes forward, Zen. Eyes forward.
I do like your new outfit, though. It's very sleek.
Oh, well, thank you. It's easy to move around in, well insulated.
Well, that's good. Mine's well insulated, too. Let's just say I won't be getting hot anytime soon. Shit.
Well, I certainly feel... Is it getting hot out here? Is it just me? Anyone else? Silence? No?
You are wearing long sleeves, dear.
I don't think it's the sleeves.
At least did well. It is reassuring. We didn't run afoul of every single patrol. What a pleasant surprise. In that there were no surprises. The damn voices.
So, the reach lies beyond. But I do not see a path. Just this chocobo that looks somewhat like a cowboy.
Are we there yet? No, Lyse, not yet. Does that chocobo have a collar? Like a clothes collar?
No, it flew away.
Ah, damn. We're here. On the other side of the pass is Rhalgar's Reach.
So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there is some sort of trick to this.
Indeed. A glamour. Good eye, Y'shtola.
Portraits of words.
Good eye. Good observation.
And a good foot in your mouth to you too, Lyse. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or may have an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms.
Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, before we go, I don't know if Tataru told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction. So they know us. They shouldn't attack us on sight. They said they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way, and don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. You might get shot. As she reaches for a weapon. It's fine. Magic noises! And with a sprinkle of damasking dust, all is laid bare. I hate it. I hate it. This is gonna be rough.
Like Y'shtola when she arrived from the... Why is everybody looking at me like that?
Impressive or no, 20 years is a long time for even so complex a glamour to escape the Empire's notice. Let us pray that they are amenable to our proposal. United we stand to accomplish so much more. Oh, united we stand to accomplish so much more. There we go. Better.
Seeing it now, I feel rather foolish for not having deduced it earlier.
I suppose you could disguise almost anything with the glamour prism, if you really wanted to. Have you ever used one? Why am I asking? Of course you haven't. You don't even know. All clear. Let's go, let's go! Zarin, you good over there? What you doing?
I'm cooling off.
Okay, buddy. Well, I'm going to Ralgar's Reach.
I shall escort you inside. Solid.
I turned and ran. Did you see that?
It's,
I remember the old stories. How the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Ralgar's Reach, a holy place and a fitting home for the Resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo. They were waiting for us there. Men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost. For what could be ours again.
Quite the welcoming party. Oh my god. It's hard to feel at ease with the giant statue looking down on you. That's fair.
this temple was once home of the Fist of Ralgar. This home was once home. This temple was home to a temple. This temple was. This temple was once home to the Fist of Ralgar, as I recall. Yes, there's no mistaking that statue.
Oh yeah, that's actually something with the monk quest, isn't it?
Probably. There's also a dungeon.
The Fist of Ralgar?
The like you go to where the Fist of Ralgar trained, or like the monks trained.
Oh. Okay. Ordinarily, I'd shudder at the thoughts of armed rebels trampling about in their ancient temple of immense historical importance. But Ralgar is the breaker of worlds, so it seems rather appropriate, if anything. Fascinating. A massive, nigh imperceptible?
Yes.
A massive, nigh imperceptible, whatever the fuck I said the first time, glamour encompassing the entire valley. I see now how the settlement was able to escape the watchful eye of the Imperial airships. It's good to see Nago up and moving again. I wasn't there when she headed home, so naturally I assumed she left too soon. Anyway, always overdoing it, that one!
A pleasure to see you again.
You want it? Alright, go for it.
You know what? I guess it can possess Naga this time around.
I mean, she actually has voice lines though, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
Because that needs to be a character that... Well, I mean, I guess it can have, because Honorwa had voices. But not a lot.
We meet again, Exalia. How do you like my new body?
Honorwa? Is that you? Or actually, would that be the other kid? Oh shit, what was her name? Like Kana...
Koharu?
Koharu?
Is that her name?
Something like that. I think I started with a K.
Yeah. We'll go with Koharu. Okay, I got this. A pleasure to see you again, Wink. And Kryl, and Istola, without whose help I might not be standing here today. At least, not so soon. Oh, so glad you really came. I never thought I'd see you here, but I'm glad. I'm glad. Do you recognize him?
Was he one of them that was in the quarry mill?
He is. He was the quest giver.
The quest giver?
The one who sent you out to go get medicine for his friend.
The shirtless guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not used to seeing him in a shirt.
You'll forgive us our precautions, but we couldn't.
Are you sure you want that voice to be Conrad? Is it because his name is Conrad?
My brother at the Pugilist Guild, Newell Dar, says.
Okay.
You'll forgive us our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. It could have been my brother from the Pugilist Guild in Newell Dar again. You know, the ladies here have been the same ever since he would last scrape through. We see him. But we see you now for who you are. Lo, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. This is going to be a fun expansion.
Oh dear God. We're gonna have to try. Anyway, that's actually gonna be it. But we made it to Ralgar's Reach. Nope, that's not the right one. He's just staring at me. Oh no, he really is his brother's brother. Anyway, that's gonna be it on Final Fantasy XIV Main Scenario Quest Playthrough! Part 1 of Stormblood! Yes! Creepy old man. Anyway, okay, bye!